Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Oxygen Not Included. Everything's going great! I think we've kind of, I hate the use of this word, but I'm going to use it anyway, because I'm a hypocrite. I think we've quietly passed the level, oh, I forgot by the way, I got a great piece of feedback. This should accept all liquids, and as a result, this will probably be taken care of now. I think we've quietly surpassed where our previous colony ended, and that colony could have lasted a longer time. But it's still like, I'm glad we did it this way. You know, I'm glad we restarted, because now we got a colony that could be a little bit more proud of. You know, things are going pretty well here. We do need this airflow tile here so that oxygen can rise and the carbon dioxide can slowly sink. And what we're doing now is making refined metal. The idea being that we could have automation at some point. I just want to check germs real quick as well. Where are my people? No light wounds? Grimy, but no light wounds. Hungry, but no light wounds. Let's take a quick look at everything, make sure we're doing well here. We got enough food. We have enough algae. We have enough coal. We're always going to need a little bit of more, a little bit of more coal. Apparently this game turns me into a, you know, frozen pizza caricature. You know, there's this ad that runs in Canada for a brand called Giovanni's. It's a frozen pizza brand. And it's one of those ads where you go, they're not going to go there. And then they go there. It goes like, hey, when you order Giovanni's, it's like bringing a little Italian home with you. And then you're like, oh, like a little Italian? Like, I get it, like some takeout, right? Nope. They mean a little person who's Italian. And then there's a little CGI Italian guy who goes, hey, I'm Giovanni. Thanks for buying my pizza. I am not joking. I'm not saying it's not okay. I'm just saying it's bold. Now, what were we talking about? Automation. No breathing. What are we researching right now? Maybe that'll give me... We're researching generic sensors. And we wanted... I mean, a clock sensor to turn off things that we're not using overnight is okay. Either way, we're going to want some refined metal, is really just the easiest way to describe it, I suppose. Why are you not growing? Atmosphere? How so? The atmospheric pressure is too high? There's too much oxygen? I guess that actually makes sense now that I think about it. I mean, if we wanted to live a crazy world, we could block this whole area off with an airlock, like right here, and then open up an airflow tile and let carbon dioxide fill the area. It's gonna make it quite a nightmare for us to get in there and get the crops. Is it that there's too much oxygen? How can we fix this problem? It's just like, it's too nice. It's just too nice over here. I guess I'm not upset. Hold on. Why are we getting stressed out here? Bad decor? Body temperature? I mean, it's getting hot. I'm not going to deny that. It's getting warm. It's because we're pumping all this hot water throughout the base, and also we got this liquid tepidizer that's, you know, creating a lot of heat to begin with. The problem is a hydro fan doesn't really do much to solve it. So coldness is probably something we should be concerned about. Somebody told me they were watching the videos and there was a cold biome. Here we go. Abyssalite. Oh my god, there's like a frozen biome. Ah, we have one of these as well. There's gotta be one like up here. I mean, this is a hot biome. If I do say so myself. No cool biomes closer? Abyssalite? That's some hot abyssalite. It's a hot biome. We're surrounded by hot biomes. If we want to get to a cool biome, it's like... It's all the way down here. Maybe there's one up? It's just a lot of slime. Iron ore. Tell you what. I do think... You know, if we've got nothing better to do for the time being, why don't we mine a little bit? And if we're gonna mine, we should mine down. Not straight down. You know, I've played Minecraft before in my day. But the thing about mining down is that we can eventually build fireman poles, ice block, increases decor and reduces stress. How do you get ice? How do we get ice? Snow. Snow. Ice. 500 kilograms of ice. All the way down there. My lord, really? For the time being, and I'm happy to do this because there's a bunch of algae. For the time being, I'm gonna issue like an exhaustive dig order right through there. We're gonna see what lies over here that we can take advantage of without actually piercing anything that could be dangerous. There are bomb lilies, which you already have. We want thimble reeds though, which process polluted water, if I'm remembering correctly. So with this being done, we'll start it up. What did we want to do before we did this? Actually, probably want to make put like a storage compactor here, and then one here. The idea being that, you can just sweep up the trash and put it in there right away. We do need to make we need to make advances in this general direction as well, but let's see. We gained calories, we gained 830 grams of oxygen, wasted a ton of power, but I'm not really concerned. As long as we've got some coal, and there's a nice coal vein right here as well, I'm a happy camper. What's the priority on this? Priority 8? That's perfect. You'll get these done, you'll get this done. These guys are holding out for a couple of days, which is perfect. How's water doing? Seems great right now. Good enough, at least. We finally got rid of that empty water, or the polluted water bottle over there as well. We might as well, you could probably dump the microbe musher at this point, right? Like, we're not actually doing anything with it. Just want to make sure I'm not catching, like, a pipe in there at the same time. Yeah, okay. Deconstruct. If we're not using it, we might as well take it off the grid. Okay, with these being built, we're going to have them copy the settings from here, which is all except no slime and probably no bleach stone. Still working? Looks a little funky, but... Oh, wait. This is right, this is right. It looked bad, but it's right. Alright, so... Today, I'm expecting research to be done. I'm expecting people to eat. A little bit of harvesting was done as well. And I'm expecting some mining progress to be made here. Doesn't all have to be swept up. And by the way, it's going to take a while. On the bright side, though, we are going to end up getting granite. Granite's a useful material for us to build things. Sometimes it gives a decor bonus, I think. We're going to get some abyssalite, some phosphorite. These are... phosphorite's used in agriculture. I don't know what igneous rock is used in now that I think about it, but we kind of end up, as a result of this, getting some materials that could be useful for us in the future. Wow, you guys have done an actually great job here. Thank you so much. And I don't see any ice, but I do see, like, a lot of algae. So thank you for that. Do me a favor. Like, sweep these up at a priority 7. Because it's looking dirty. It's going to take quite some time. It's also, like, highly unbreathable up here, so we're going to have insufficient oxygen generation for a little while. But the other thing is this is hermetically sealed from the rest of our base. So actually, we shouldn't have insufficient oxygen generation. It's still looking real breathable down here. Yeah, it looks fine to me, at least. Still don't know what to do about that oxygen, oh, and body temperature. But why body temperature? What's the temperature here? 29? Don't you grow in 29? You grow 35 to 85, and you need to be in chlorine. Oh, I think I've discovered our problem. Uproot that. Starting flipping yesterday. What's going on up here? Bomb lily, bleach stone, polluted water. It's not bad to have another source of polluted water. You know, we can turn that into clean water. We're already spending the power on the tepidizers, so... How much algae do we have now? 12 tons. Yeah, that's probably enough for the time being. Kate, you're so stressed out. What happened? Hungry. Stress. Food quality? Mess hall. Mine is... Okay, mess hall's good. Food quality's bad. I see. I mean, go ahead, sit yourself down on the old massage table if you're interested. When does this one start? 15. This one starts at 25. You've earned it. They probably got a lower priority, I guess, which is part of what's causing the problem here. The massage tables should be priority 7. If everything else is done, then by all means do that. So we could get more algae, but I'm trying to find a cool biome. It turns out it probably would have been better to just go down, but the thing is, going across, you know, the gases sort of stay where they are. You know, when we go up and down, we're kind of adjusting. Like, all of our carbon dioxide is going to dip, which is going to cause our oxygen to go down with it and decrease atmospheric pressure. And I'm not saying it's really, like, a problem, but it is potentially a little dangerous, is all I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to take the easy way out here. The easy way out gets a bad rap, man. So do me a favor. At a priority 7, dig out all this. While we're here, I feel like we might as well give ourselves some coal. Yeah, the one person doing this is fine by me. I wish it wasn't the person who had 12 stress, but you know what? If she feels this is a good use of her time, then so be it. We'll build a ladder down. Like right here. This is going to be our staging ground for the next little bit. There's more coal. There's phosphorite. There's igneous rock. There's ice! It's a cold biome. Okay. So I'm thinking, we're not even that far from our original base right now, but, you know, I'm thinking that, I wonder if you can get there. I don't know. We might be able to use this cold biome, where it's minus 32 degrees Celsius, to pump air that's cold into our base. Now, I'm just gonna level with you. I think we should not pump negative 32 degrees Celsius air into our base. We might want to heat it up a little bit, I guess. But for the time being, I sort of think, first off, let's focus on the innate positives. Cool biome. And then secondarily, you know, lucky us, we might have solved something. We might be able to increase the thermal comfort for all of our units. So if you'll just copy the settings from this, please. And I love that we've built our base in a very, if you allow me to nerd out a little bit, a very extensible way. Like, we've built it where it's, on all edges, it's essentially hermetically sealed. Which more or less just means that we can go out as far as we want here. It'd be nice to have an exosuit to do it, but, like, we don't necessarily need to do that right away. This is enough coal to run our base for quite some time, even before we sweep it up, so... did you hear that? Suffocating? No. Where were you when Josh was killed? He can't make it back. Save him. Save him. Save him. He is my son. He's done it! My dude's coming back to life. Alright, that's how Dan died in our last game. So I'm happy that we've sort of figured it out here. I don't know, maybe an exosuit doesn't actually solve our problem here. Oh, we have a pinch of pepper seed. I'm a pepper, he's a pinch of... It doesn't work, let me try it again. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pinch of pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? So obviously one thing we could do is build a tunnel that goes like from here to here, and then they don't have to do the roundabout way, but it's polluted oxygen? But why? I'm not gonna do that, though. Nearly impenetrable. That's alright. It's all for the greater good. Do me a favor. It's going to be a couple of days of this, but this is going to gather enough raw resources to, I think, mean that we don't have to... I mean, this is the single biggest mining operation we've ever done in this game. We spent a whole video mining. It's like YouTube in 2012, you know? I mean, Minecraft was very popular back then, is what I'm trying to say. It still is. And deservedly so, if I dare say so myself. Haven't played it in a long time, but I remember the fervor for the flavor that was the original Minecraft. Please don't walk this all the way back. Where are you taking it here? But why? I don't want to make these higher priority, though, because it tends to cause more problems than it's worth. Yeah, so it's getting a little germy, but the germs are dying right away. You know, all it is we're drinking straight out of the water filtration plant. Probably doesn't have to be like that, but it is. So get all this coal, organize it. I just feel like if we're doing it, we might as well do it right. You know what I mean? And I guess if we wanted to, like we just got a bunch of algae and there's algae up here. We could use that algae. What's the gas like here? Carbon dioxide? We could use that algae to suck up the algae, or to suck up the carbon dioxide here. Instead of taking it to the most recent one built, or maybe even the oldest one built that has space and is the same priority level, I think it should take it to the closest one in proximity. That's my personal feeling on this subject. Because, you know, I mean, I have a bias in it because you're spending the whole day here doing like a very, very small cleanup job. But, you know, don't let me tell you how to live your life, I suppose. My brand. Is any research being done? What are you at? Priority 5? This is actually a time where we should be, like, doing research. I know that it's a priority 6, which means it's still lower than these, but it is what it is. I'm very stunned that you're taking one day to do all of this. I mean, you are moving 600 kilograms of rock on your back, so, like, I guess I'm supposed to be impressed or something. It's not like I do that like every day or anything. Hey, wait, hold up. What is producing polluted oxygen? Is there slime? Polluted dirt? What are you doing here? That's a polluted dirt source. Okay, that polluted dirt needs to be swept at a priority 9. Did I break a pipe? I did break a pipe. Is there more polluted dirt? You know what? While you're here, just sweep it all up. Alright, everything should be working again. Did we flood anything important? Doesn't seem like it. Probably run a little mopping operation here as well, if you don't mind. Oh my lord. You mop into a sweep order, it just never ends. Now you're gonna empty a bunch of clean... Oh, this oxygen? No, it's water. Yeah, I was gonna say. Gonna dump a bunch of clean water into the dirty water pit. It's gonna turn dirty when it goes through the cleaner, which makes no sense to me. And then it's gonna turn clean when it gets dumped into this area here, where we just... boil it forever. You know what? Maybe this will help with our atmospheric pressure issue. I don't know. For the time being, let's throw an airflow tile here. Alright, and then today. Today is going to be the day. First off, when they're going to throw it back to you. But then secondarily as well. Today is definitely going to be the day where they're going to get some mining done. By now, they should have realized that this mindless game is not that fun. I don't believe that anybody can give me a piece of feedback that changes that right now. That's not me insulting Oxygen Not Included. I'm talking about the metagame of me merely shifting around various little materials here without actually getting that much accomplished. Stress levels are high. It seems fair given how much time these units are spending, you know, out in the wilderness of the deoxygenated environment. You know what? You're already at a priority 7. These are a 6. This is a 6 now as well. You should be harvesting the plants. We're losing a little bit of food production. Not much, but we just want to make sure we're always staying above equilibrium. And the sweeping job is still being... Oh my god, how far do you walk that stuff back? That's just absurd. No power! How so? I must have broken a wire? Yeah, I broke many wires, actually. My bad. Not that it needs it yet. We haven't done anything with it. But still, you know, it remains the same. Somebody's in the medical bay? Food poisoning. Hey, you need either a hand sanitizer or a sink in here. Can we build another hand sanitizer? I forgot. We should probably get that going. Oh, we made just a terrible mistake here in terms of our placement, haven't we? We can't break the door. Alright, well, we'll just accept it. We'll just accept these people are going to leave here without washing their nasty hands. We could build a hand sanitizer here, but they're not guaranteed to take that path. Unless we force them to be guaranteed to take that path? I don't know. I guess I didn't think that the medical bay would be used that much. But it is essentially, like, completely on me in the whole scheme of things. I beg you. Okay, you know what? You forced me to do it. Apparently food's more important than ice. Who would have thought? It turns out that we want to get a little bit more food production than merely ice production. Now these things are just starting to bother me, so I'm going off, okay? We're gonna do a dig operation right here. We're gonna copy these settings. So I'm looking at this and I'm going, why is my base ugly? He's finally lost it. Alright, they are harvesting now, so no harm, no foul. Well, little harm, a little foul. How are you gonna breathe down here? You're really gonna hold your breath and mine out like an abyssalite vein? Strikes me as unlikely. Let's see. Oh, still sweeping. Oh, is he tired now? Only 600 kilograms? Used to take 675. Fridge is full? As long as that fridge is full, I'm a pretty happy camper. All I am saying is give ice a chance. Just get me to this ice here. And look, we don't even have to get to the ice. 44 degrees. -5 degrees. All we need to do is dig out a little crevasse. I mean, can we pump air that's -5 degrees into the base? I don't know. It seems like it might make things too cold. But surely it will cool, or it'll heat up as it goes through here where it's like, you know, 28 degrees or whatever. Alright, doing great on coal, great on bleach stone, great on algae. Pinch of pepper seeds. Details. No, I don't want the seed. I want the details of the plant itself, please. I'm a pep. Okay, we already did that one. Today's the day. The mining is going to happen today. I personally guarantee it. It might pain you to see this, because you're like, probably a single algae terrarium just makes your life so much easier. But I don't know, if we eat up the CO2, what gas is left? This oxygen up here, we're gonna like create our own vacuum. I understand that's not how it works, but I don't understand why that isn't how it works, and as a result, I kind of find myself in this situation, you know what I mean? Alright, dig out this stuff, this is easy. And then sweep it up. So it's not just a bunch of hideous trash on the ground, you know what I mean? Yeah, thanks. Now we can tile this up if we want, but just for the time being, I like the barreled and coffered ceiling made of sand. Okay. You're almost there. You've almost made it. The other thing is I want to see what happens, like, I want to see what this cold biome looks like. Mining? No. Sandstone. Sandstone deliveries? What are you doing? This is so secondary. You're taking the sand from here and you're delivering it to this one. There's one right next to you. Your logic has upset me greatly. You're going to spend a whole day doing this. You madman. That's why I built these ones. Is like, I'm being genuine here. Is there a better way to do this than to just, like, I mean, we could make this one the highest priority, but then everything is going to come here first. We don't want everything to come here first. We want close things to come there first. Because that's, I mean, in my brain, that's logical. But I guess I'm some kind of moron who likes to put things close to the area where I'll eventually need them. Like some kind of absolute idiot. I'm just begging you to sweep up this pinch of pepper seed. Alright. Do we have any volunteers for the mining operation? Let's go. Wow. You're gonna walk it all the way back, aren't you? Oh, where you go? Oh, you're doing some research. Okay, I'm not mad. Disappointed? Perhaps a little. All this just to get air conditioning. But, you know, this is what it felt like. During a particularly hot summer, you go, you would go, dude, you'd walk through a mile of broken glass to get to an ice biome. So you know what? Maybe this ain't so bad just yet. But hey, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. If you didn't, please tell me why so I can improve. Because I'm dying over here. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. It's the greatest. Subscribe if you want to see more of the videos. If you know, I'll see you next time. Thank you.